Good afternoon. I must say, I found it very significant to host the 2022 Abu Dhabi Sustainability Summit alongside Expo 2020 Dubai. Both events bring us together to discuss sustainable solutions for the whole world. As you know, climate change has become a defining crisis for our generation. Yet, there is an opportunity in every crisis. I was brought up to believe that our environment is an important part of our culture that we need to protect and preserve. When I think of the climate change and the global call to reduce emissions, I see Earth as if it were a person. She's suffering from serious health symptoms and has been diagnosed with a disease called global warming. Thankfully, it's not too late to save her. Earth treatment has been prescribed to limit global warming to well below 2, preferably 1.5 degrees Celsius, to achieve a decarbonization by mid-centuries. As we try to undergo the prescribed treatment plan, much pressure is being put on energy sector to reduce power generation emissions as well as emissions on the supply chain. Countries around the world have joined the long-term energy transition to decarbonize the power sector and promote electrification. Many have identified individual net zero commitment and accelerated the shift to renewable energy. Renewable energy is alternative to fossil fuel, and despite the decline in prices of solar and wind energy, it is somehow still not growing as fast as we need it to. Energy is critical to modern human life, and demand is still to grow even more in the future. Right now, renewable and clean sources of energy supply only 20% of the energy at a global level. Current projections estimate that the renewable energy sources will form only 40% of the total global power generation by 2040. This means the world will still need to use fossil fuels for decades to come. A good example is the recent shortage in natural gas and coal that have seen in some countries due to COVID-19, and which has disturbed the supply and demand, leading to a shoot up of energy prices. So, how can we treat the climate change and achieve the objective of the Paris Agreement with all the social and economical factors that influence energy supply and demand? Like with any serious disease, the treatment plan wouldn't be effective and long-lasting unless it incorporates essential lifestyle adjustments. Now, allow me to share some of the lifestyle adjustments we have been making in the UAE and in Abu Dhabi. We were the first country on the region to sign and ratify the Paris Agreement, the first to commit to an economic-wide reduction in emissions, the first in the region to announce a net zero by 2050 as a strategic initiative. Our sustainability vision was marked by establishing Marar in earnest in 2006. Marar today provides renewable energy solutions in more than 30 countries around the world. We have achieved milestones on clean energy with 2 mega solar PV plants, Noor Abu Dhabi and Al Dhafra plants, with a total capacity of 3.2 gigawatt, and our Baraka nuclear power plant, with a 5.6 gigawatt capacity. These projects will increase electricity generation from solar to 7% and from nuclear to 47% by 2025. This means a 55% of Abu Dhabi electricity in 2025 will be from clean sources. Our projects in clean energy, water electrifications, and demand-side management will cut power generation emission by 50% over the 10 years. These are examples of adjustments we are making on the energy. Similar initiatives exist across all other sectors to ensure we are future ready and by all means sustainable. Our progress and rapid development was always backed up by our visionary leadership and through our approach of partnerships, international cooperation, and active participations in open-based knowledge sharing platforms. In 2023, we will be hosting COP28 in Abu Dhabi. It will be yet another platform to work together on practical climate solutions and sustainable economic growth. In conclusion, I would like to stress that besides investment in research and development and technologies, it is critical that we form a new regional and international partnerships. Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week is a great platform to do that. At the UAE, we stand still to meet all of you to discuss an effective policies and lifestyle adjustments we can make to support the treatment of the earth from climate change, creating a sustainable future for humanity. Now, I wish everyone a fruitful summit ahead, and thank you very much.